Hey everyone, this is Rochelle, and welcome to Multiple Passive Streams of Income. In episode 7, I detailed and showed how sales increased as I optimized my PPC campaigns and how I sold out of my best-selling color and my plans moving forward due to the Amazon shipping restrictions during the COVID-19 pandemic. In this episode 8, let's do a deeper dive into optimizing PPC campaigns. Now, first, let's set up some ground rules. I am not a guru, so there's probably a lot about PPC I do not know. Second, if you have not differentiated your product, no PPC strategy is going to save your product. Now, I do want to stress differentiation again because it really is the backbone to being successful with Amazon PPC in 2020, and I can't stress this enough. Before I go into my PPC optimization tutorial, please give me just a few minutes to touch upon differentiation again because it is that important and it is the first step to being successful with Amazon FBA. Let's go back to my second failed product, the dog toothbrush stick. When I first decided to source this product, page 1 for the dog toothbrush sticks had all the same shaped toothbrush sticks, and the colors were basically green or blue. And some sellers had added some finger dog toothbrushes as a bundle to differentiate. My attempt to differentiate was to add a teething ball and a small bristle brush and to source a different color toothbrush stick. And at the time, my product did look a lot different than the other products on page 1. I even tried to differentiate by adding an ebook and a splash main picture for the toothbrush stick. At the time, I thought I did a good job at differentiation, but here's why I was wrong. The differentiation was not important to the buyer. Let me say this again. That differentiation was not important to the buyer. Let's look at what differentiation has come into the market since I attempted mine. Now, a third design has started popping up, and some different bundling attempts are now apparent here. Adding a ball to the toothbrush stick and adding a carrying bag. There's also now a red colored toothbrush stick and a rocket-shaped one. If these differentiation attempts are not important to the buyer, the most likely sales will probably happen for the sellers with the best review count, sellers with the Amazon bestseller or Amazon's choice badges, and then probably price will determine sales. I suspect that this seller is trying to deplete inventory at this price. Now, here's a warning. Do not source this product. I am currently being sued by the patent holder, and I suspect the new sellers will soon be hit with a lawsuit as well. Now, let's assume your product has the differentiation that's needed. So how can we easily optimize PPC? Now, my first tip, this I believe is the most important part of optimizing PPC. So if you can add this to your Amazon skill set, you are probably going to experience profits for sure. And it's all about negative keywords. Let's look at an overview. Your sponsored ad is being shown to lots of people, and this is what Amazon calls impressions. When you first start your PPC, Amazon is putting your listing in front of people that have typed in search terms that you are targeting with your PPC. Some of the terms may not be relevant to certain people. When you first start your PPC campaigns, Amazon is looking at your title, your bullet points, the description, and the back end keywords to determine what search terms are relevant to your listing. Once the data accumulates, it is your job to look at the search term report in Seller Central and instruct Amazon to display your ads to the most relevant buyers, and you do this with negative keywords. Now let's look at some search terms, for example. Let's say you're selling black alligator skin boots for men. Here's a picture of your boot. As you look at your search term report, you see the following search terms: black boots with a buckle, black lace boot, white alligator boots, Jeremy Scott alligator boots. The people entering these searches are specific on what they're looking to buy. There's a small chance that people entering those search terms will see your listing, love your boot, and buy it. But the chances they do are very slim. We don't want to pay for clicks for buyers who probably aren't interested in our product. So we would add the negative keywords like buckle as a phrase negative, because our boot doesn't have a buckle, so that any search with a word buckle will not be shown to buyers looking for boots with buckles or any product with a buckle. The same goes for the search terms laced up or white or Jeremy Scott. These search terms have nothing to do with our product. Be careful when you're choosing negative exact and negative phrase when adding your negative keywords. For example, if my brand name is the White Knight, and in an attempt to eliminate buyers from seeing my ad who are searching for white boots, I don't want to negative phrase the word white, because people who search for White Knight boots will not be shown my listing. So I have to make sure I'm clear on how I classify my negative keywords. Also, by looking at your search term report, you may discover sales when people searched with terms that included the word crocodile. So this would prompt me to add crocodile into my search terms for my PPC campaigns, because that's obviously another word that people, when they search for alligator boots, they may put in the word crocodile. By you adding negative keywords, you are coaching Amazon to eliminate the buyers that are unlikely to buy, and increasing the chances of sales by driving more people to your product listing that would be more likely to buy. The first YouTuber I heard talk about this is Tamara T, and she advises to check your search term reports every day to optimize. Now, I personally do it every week, but doing it every day is optimal. Think about it. As soon as you add those negative words, you are closing the doors to the window shoppers and the tire kickers, and exposing your product to the buyers that are more inclined to buy. Can you understand how powerful that becomes over time? Let me be the first to coin the term compound optimization. Here's tip number 2, and this is a pro tip. When you first set up your PPC campaigns and you decide on the keywords you will target in your exact, phrase, and broad PPC campaigns, immediately add those keywords as negative keywords to your auto campaign. This will reduce the duplication of keywords by allowing your exact, phrase, and broad campaigns to target those specific keywords. And then this allows your auto campaign to find other keywords outside of the keywords you're targeting with your exact, phrase, and broad campaigns. If you can add these 2 tips to your Amazon skill set, you are way ahead of the game. For the newbies who are beginning their Amazon journey, you will need the tools for this endeavor. The tool I use is HELIUM 10, and their link is in the description below. If you use the link, you get 50% off your first month and 10% off each month if you choose the annual plan. Thanks for your time, as I know you could be any other place right now. Take care.